Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Week 8, Game 5. It is the net ranking number 11 Beat Tapes taking on the net ranking number 9 non-beaters here today at Forbidden Temple. Both teams are currently at 3 wins and 4 losses. So whoever loses here potentially loses the chance to go into the playoffs. But it really depends how many 4-4 teams there are, because who knows, depending on how low of the score that this game is, a 4-4 might lead them to have a bowl game, but that really depends. Both of these teams come here as the rivalry, as this is the Beats rivalry. Here on Rivalry Week 8 of the KKRLA, let's go ahead and get our game started here. Yes, I know it's a weird schedule. Yes, I realize that I'm doing 2 games, potentially more than likely 3, on a Thursday. Let's go ahead and get started. Here goes the first tip to start off the 5-minute clock between these two teams. Both teams really want a heavy shot at the tournament because both teams have had decent chances with the tournament, because the Beat Tapes are trying to look back to go to the championship game because of their Final Four loss to the Keno Records back last season. Beat Tapes weren't showing much goodness then, as I don't think they made an appearance in the tournament ever till that very fateful season. Raja barely going to get a save off of that. Surprised that even happened right there. Viper puts up a shot and will score the first goal for the non-beaters. A good old floater. As Viper scores it by themselves, the ball moves to 71 kph as it enters the goal. 4:21 left on the clock, so now we are going to go into the second tip as Viper scores the first goal. And after the tip is decided, let's go ahead and read off the rosters. And this second tip will be won by the Beat Tapes. The Beat Tapes, B-E-A-T-T-A-P-E-S. You have Raja, R-A-J-A, Storm, S-T-O-R-M, Myrtle, M-Y-R-T-L-E, and Caveman, C-A-V-M-A-N. For the non-beaters, N-O-N, maybe never mind, because Raja is going to go ahead and score the first goal for the Beat Tapes, making this game 1 even, as no assist is needed as Raja scores by himself. The ball moves to 68 kph as it enters the goal. Let's go ahead and read off the rest of the non-beaters roster. You have, for the non-beaters, N-O-N-B-E-A-T-E-R-S. The non-beaters will win the third tip. It's Viper, V-I-P-E-R. Are you kidding me? There is no way that just happened. Off the tip, Mountain is going to get a gracious floater. Didn't even touch the ground, by the way. That's insane. As now Mountain's going to get the second goal for the non-beaters, assisted by Foamer. And the non-beaters will win this next tip, the fourth tip. So let's go ahead and read off the roster for the non-beaters officially now. For the non-beaters, N-O-N-B-E-A-T-E-R-S, you have Mountain, M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N, Viper, V-I-P-E-R, Foamer, F-O-A-M-E-R, and Sundown, S-U-N-D-O-W-N. Mountain puts up a shot, it gets blocked, and then Sundown puts up a shot. It gets blocked by Caveman. I don't know who blocked the other one, but I would safe to assume that it was Myrtle. B-Tape's trying to get that ball down there into the goal now. Viper attempting a reverse save, and it won't work as Raja is going to score the second goal, making this game 2 even, as the ball moves at 33 kph as it enters the goal. Raja now with 2 goals of the 2 goals for the Beat Tapes. 3:24 left on the clock, so now we go into the 5th tip. This wall will barely make its way into the Beat Tape side, and then make its way into the non-beater side. Stay on the non-beater side, and then hit over into the Beat Tape side. Sundown almost hitting a goal, just barely missing. Just barely. Like, it was really close. Mountain trying to put that ball back in play. Raja misses the save, so Mountain's going to score as Mountain scores the third goal for the Beat Tapes. The ball moves at 95 kph as it enters the goal. Now Mountain has scored 2 of the 3 goals for the non-beaters. And now we move on into the 6th tip with 3:02 left on the clock. Let's go ahead and move on in to this tip, into which the non-beaters will win. Beat Tapes really need to get their game in order, or else this could result in a loss and potentially no playoffs for them. Myrtle tries to carry it away. Storm tries to hit it away. No luck. Raja going to be able to hit it up into the air, potentially trying to get it away into the non-beater side. Need to do it now. Storm will carry it into the non-beater side. Mountain will try to hit it away. Storm will respond. Myrtle tries to send it away, but it'll be, I think it was Mountain again who sends it back into the B-Tape side. Sundown trying to put it in play. Foamer there to catch it. And Caveman's just going to end up hitting it into their own goal, as now he gives Sundown the 4th goal, as it is assisted by Mountain. 35 kph is what the ball moves at as it enters the goal. Actually, Caveman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said Caveman did an own goal. It's now 4-2. Here's the 7th tip with 2:23 left on the clock. And here's that ball as the B-Tapes win that tip. B-Tape's really trying to carry this one out. Storm barely getting it in as it got hit, but still kept the angle. As now Storm's going to score the 3rd goal for the B-Tapes. Ball moves at 58 kph to enter. Dang. The ball moves at 58 kph as it enters the goal. Apparently I can't speak English today, ladies and gentlemen. And here goes the 8th tip with 2:15 left on the clock, as the B-Tapes are going to barely win it here, and Sundown will immediately hit it back over into the B-Tapes side. B-Tapes will win the tip, but not retain the tip. There is a difference. Maybe I should say possession. That would make more sense, I feel. So B-Tapes won the possession, but they didn't keep the possession. Ooh, hold up, fire. All right, Raja is going to put up a pass. Foamer going to send it away, trying to keep this ball away from their goal. Ball making its way into the B-Tapes side as it's being carried down by Sundown. Raja trying to hit it away, accidentally carrying it. Sundown trying to put it in play. Foamer puts up a shot and barely gets it to roll in, as Foamer will score the 5th goal for the non-beaters, as it is assisted by Sundown. The ball moved at 20 kph as it enters the goal, and now it's 5-3 here, as we now have, oh, what's this? Oh, well, it's the 9th tip, almost double-digit tips. 1:30 is left on the clock as the B-Tapes will win this tip. They are trying to get things in order and trying to get things started fast, but it won't happen just that fast as Foamer gets the ball into the B-Tapes side. Really need to put the pep in the step. It's what the B-Tapes need to do. Caveman with an amazing block. Love to see it. Viper puts up a shot, will miss. Sundown puts up a shot and will score, as Sundown will score the 6th goal for the B-Tapes, as it is assisted by Viper. The ball moves at 76 kph as it enters the goal with 1:09 left on the clock. Let's hope we can pull a Season 2 opener King of Gamers right here, but have a different outcome in overtime is what the B-Tapes hope for right now, as they only have 1 minute and 9 seconds to get things started off, but they will win the tip. The 10th tip, actually, as they try to get it rolling in. Mountain will actually send it away. Viper trying to send it up. Sundown will send it away. It's a fight between Raja and Sundown. Sundown will ultimately win that tip, getting it away from their goal. Caveman going to put the ball back up, hopefully for a play. Raja is going to score the 4th goal for the B-Tapes with 49 seconds left on the clock, as it is assisted by Caveman. Caveman threw it up. Raja waited to see. Viper tried to hit it away, accidentally bouncing over the ball, and Raja just looked for the open goal. As the ball moves at 56 kph as it enters the goal. Let's go ahead and get into the 11th tip with 49 seconds left on the clock, as the B-Tapes will win this tip. Here comes Sundown to try and hit it away, actually missing the ball. Mountain's going to try to send it away here. Caveman going to try to keep and retain possession. Mountain going to try to send it away. No one there to immediately apply. Apply? Is that the right word? Immediately attack, I should have said. It's just the way my brain was thinking, wasn't thinking of the correct words. Now, 30 seconds left. B-Tapes definitely need to get that ball down there and get something started here quick, as they do not have much time on their hands to work with. Now, the longer that ball stays in the air, the more time it runs down. So Mountain's going to try to send that one away. 10 seconds left on the clock here. Not a lot. That's probably going to be it, as Viper will send it away into the B-Tapes side, and this will probably be the end of the B-Tapes season. But they will end out with a save from a shot, as the non-beaters win here 6-4, with Mountain being your MVP with 498 scored, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, and 6 shots. Fought along by Sundown with 370 scored, 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, and 4 shots. Fought along by Viper with 210 scored, 1 goal, 1 assist, 0 saves, and 2 shots. Fought along by Foamer with 208 score, 1 goal, 1 assist, 0 saves, and 1 shot. Let's go ahead and get into the after-game talk. Well, the non-beaters offense played very well, getting those 6 goals and making sure to have a decent amount to hold on to so they can secure the win. Their defense playing very well, keeping the beat tapes from scoring those 2 last crucial goals that could have happened at any moment. The beat tapes offense played very well going through the whole match until they needed to get those last 2 goals, making the game 6-4, and then their defense mostly slipped up because of how many goals they allowed. Well, I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you get to see me in the next couple of minutes here, to where we will see the Crimson Knights take on the Crusaders in the Battleground rivalry at Wasteland. Crusaders hoping to make their first tournament in history. The Crimson Knights don't really have a chance, I should say, because of how low they are, but who knows. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I hope to see you in the next couple of minutes. All right, bye.